to Noy and the children, and to the parents, Frank and Nini Ramos, and to the friends of Ramon. There are three things I'd like to express. The first is this. Our present Pope, Benedict XVI, when I was still a cardinal, wrote an essay on God's will and God's plan. And his insight is this, that in God's plan, there are no coincidences. Everything has a purpose. Everything has a design. I think this insight of Benedict XVI is very good for all of us gathered here. A number of people have texted me about Mon's passing away. A number of people, when I came here, said, Father, he's too young to go. Father, Mon is in the prime, not just of his work, but his own family life, his own apostolate, and the things that he does. What is the reason for this, Father? And honestly, I do not know, and I don't have the reason. I think the insight of Benedict XVI is very good, especially for Noy and the family. God has a plan for you as a family, for this experience to happen among you. There is a purpose and a design here. Here and now it may be difficult to see what God's plan would be. But in the plan of God's salvation, there is something beautiful that can come from this experience of a death during this season. And I know that as a family, you have been empowered by your faith. And please continue with your own life of faith. Because it is only to a life of faith that we see God's plan at work in our lives. The second thing that I'd like to say is this. There's a connection between life and death, between birth and death. Our own Cardinal Rosales has a beautiful version of the cross. Those of you who have seen the cross of Cardinal Rosales would be struck by the fact that on one side of the cross is the Holy Trinity. It's the Father carrying the Son on the cross and the Holy Spirit hovering over Jesus Christ. And the other side of the cross is the Holy Family, where our Blessed Mother and Joseph are one with Jesus. I find that very striking because we are being reminded that although we are celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ, the cross looms large in the birth of Jesus.